Hey, welcome back to The Word and Two, and this week we're featuring the letter V for value. Matthew chapter 10, verses 29 to 31 says, "Aren't two sparrows sold for a penny? And yet not one of them will fall to the ground without God's knowledge. Even the hair on our head is numbered, so don't worry, you are more valuable than sparrows." For full disclosure, I was honestly going to do the word vision for the letter V, but I decided that value would be more applicable to kind of the climate of today. And I say this because I am honestly a little taken aback by the way we treat each other. You know, we can see kind of the vicious attacks and our interactions on social media, day-to-day interactions, and even in politics. And I think this is happening because we have lost sight of the value in people. It's so important for Christians to see people the way God does. You know, we're constantly being told how valuable we are, but we have to remember that that applies to all people, not just us. So the person that, you know, is a different race, or they have a different lifestyle, or they believe in a different political party than you do, these people are still valuable and we should see them as such. You know, the church is always asking ourselves, or sometimes we even ask friends in conversation, you know, how can we be better? How can we be better Christians? And it's through serving people. You know, a few letters back, I did the letter S for servant. But you got to ask yourself the question, how can we be effective servants to each other if we don't see each other as valuable? We should not be following in the footsteps of the world and treating people like throwaways or like trash. 1 John 4:8 is a very telling scripture, very eye-opening, and it says, "For he who does not know love does not know God." So, you know, just think about that for a moment. Our standards should be higher than the world's. We can't do what they do and at the same time expect godly results. It just doesn't work that way. Christians do have a responsibility to live by God's standards. So let's move past our distaste for someone or our, misunderstanding of why they do what they do and adopt God's vision for people. And once we learn to do this, our prayers, our service, and our entire Christian walk is going to be far more effective once we learn to see people as valuable and treat them accordingly. Guys, I hope this word has been something that's compelling and something that, challenges you to be an even greater person. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you next time for the letter W on The Word and Two.